So hello everybody, how are you doing? We are sitting again in the new Audi S5 and finally we have it in Germany and the opportunity to test the Autobahn capabilities. You probably know that we tested this car in France and did the 0 to 100 launch control, and there was already a lot of positive feedback to this car. We actually had the Avant version of this one, and now we have the sedan. Really want to see how good it performs, mainly 100 to 200 using the race box on the Autobahn, but of course we will also kick it off on the country road and see how good it drives and accelerates in dry conditions. And actually there was a lot of debate about this new generation, and I first of all already have to say that this is a great car. Honestly, I really love it, and I'm saying that as a former Audi S4 B8 owner. You probably know the car. That was the one with the 3-liter supercharged V6, because it has a similar character to this car, I have to say. There's always this deep tone from the rear. A nice Porsche, a nice Golf R convertible, not too many driving around here actually. It has the deep voice of the exhaust in the back all the time. It has a lot of, let's say, stableness once you ride it fast on the Autobahn, but still there is the sportiness and nimbleness, and you can already see that the seating position for an Audi has moved downwards quite a lot, I have to say. This almost feels like a BMW from a driving capability perspective, and I really like it. Still it feels like Audi. Interior quality is there. Yeah, the looks are there, and I'm a huge fan of this car. I would actually not debate about if you like the steering wheel or not, or if the badge is missing in the front. Honestly, this is not really important if you drive the car every day. So without further talking, we want to see the figures right now and see how good it really performs. So we'll put it into EC Sport. We already have it in dynamic, and yeah, we'll kick it off with an acceleration here on the country road, as everything is free and safe, I would say. Oh, there's a lot of punch. Oh my goodness. So that is a 4.4, a tiny bit. I need to correct the time, but that already felt very good, because you've probably already realized by my reaction that this one has this electric punch down below at the low RPMs, which really gets this car going, and that's a huge fun and a huge improvement over the old S5. And if you're at a faster speed, yeah, the V6 with 367 horsepower, just 367, I guess, yeah, just continues to pull. Goodness, that was a 4.3, and now we're getting into the corner. Really stable car, really stable car. Amazing, really amazing. I mean, this almost feels like an RS4 B9, I have to say it. It's not far off. And actually there was one negative comment I had when we drove the test car last year. I had the feeling that the steering at medium speeds was somehow indirect. You had to steer a lot to get around the corners. I'm not sure if the car was spec'd in a different way, or if they heard our feedback and enhanced it, because this feels really good. Almost like the dynamic steering with the RS4 predecessor. Limited. So I guess we have seen some good times. Let's start off with the 100 to 200 time that we've just seen on the Autobahn here. 12.3, perfectly flat. I was actually expecting a tiny bit faster time, but yeah, it's probably realistic, because we only have 370 HP, and the electric punch is not really helping that much on the 100 to 200 than it is on 0 to 100, which is more or less, let's say, the speed of a Golf R. Let's say that way. Even an Audi S3, surprisingly, is a tiny bit faster, which I would say is very good for the 4-cylinder as well. But nevertheless, it feels good on pull-through, feels like a good time, and no worries that you have too less power once you're getting onto the Autobahn. Actually, the 0 to 100 time is what amazes me most, because there you can really feel that electric punch. There's even some wheel spin in the lower speeds from the rear tires, and also the time shows it. I mean, with 4.2, 4.3, 4.4 seconds, 0 to 100, we are very, very close to something like an RS4, a previous generation car, which had, of course, 100 horsepower more and was tuned in a totally different way. So that already shows that we have a very, very good and capable drivetrain. But probably the party piece is more of this S model, this, let's say, everyday GT cruising. This deep tone from the back that you hear all the time. Yeah, the instant punch and pull away once you're getting, let's say, electric support also with the V6, and therefore, yeah, this grandpa is just, yeah, driving 10 kilometers per hour. Amazing stuff. He wants to go to Bremen. Maybe he will be there next year when he's going that speed. And nevertheless, you always have instant punch with this car. It's a pleasure to drive it. I can only repeat myself from the beginning of the video that I really, really like it. It's a very, very good package. Even the steering somehow is enhanced since we drove the test car last year. So therefore, there's not much negative to say about this car. And if you are in the market for a company car or something, yeah, sporty for everyday driving, definitely check out this one or the Avant, because it's right there with the M340i's, etc., which have been leading in that class for quite some time.